Alright, what's up everybody? My name is Saintslayer Gaming and welcome to Slayer Reactions. It is Friday, so therefore it is time for a reaction video. This time it's not Ruby, as I thought I'd take a break from it, which is blasphemy. I think I'm using that word correctly. It's time for Death Battle, Joker vs. Sweet Tooth by Screw Attack.
They visit you for birthday parties, cheer you up when you're sad, and probably also want to kill you.
Yep.
Clowns. The Joker, Gotham's jester of genocide.
And Sweet Tooth, the violent victor of Twisted Metal.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, remember, check out the original video.
Gotham City, a vile breeding ground for criminals and crazy people.
In such a bleak city, it's important to look for humor wherever you can, even if it's during the act of murder. And no one gets more jollies out of ruthless felonies than the Joker.
I'm here, bitches! And I've got famous for everybody!
But before he became the clown prince of crime, who was he? A thief who accidentally got his pregnant wife killed? A mob boss who stabbed Batman's girlfriend? A petty thug in the wrong place at the wrong time? Nobody knows for sure, not even the Joker himself.
What we do know is that most likely at some point he fell into a vat of mysterious chemicals, and Batman was involved. However he came to be, from that moment on, his body and mind were altered forever.
With a new smile big enough to rival the Grinch, the Joker decided he'd make sure the whole world would share in his sick joke.
And what comedy
Yes,
act would be complete without
as
a
you
few
would.
wonderful toys?
This guy may like his pistols, machine guns, and explosives, but outside of that, his taste in weaponry is anything but simple.
No.
No! My eye! Sucker!
Like a true prankster gone mad, he carries razor-sharp playing cards, a gas
As you
flower
do.
filled with acid, an electric hand buzzer
As you
that
do.
goes a little too far.
As you do.
But deadliest and most haunting of all is his trademark Joker venom, a deadly concoction which poisons its victims, forcing them into fits of laughter so uncontrollable that they suffocate and die while contorting their facial muscles into a nightmarish grin.
Talk about killing the audience! Oh, man, that shit looks dangerous to carry around.
Fortunately for the creepy clown, he's manufactured so much Joker venom over the years, repeated exposure has given him immunity to his own toxin. But the laughing gas isn't all that makes him a threat in battle.
Ta-da! It's gone.
He's a cunning strategist who screws with the minds of the sane and insane alike.
Yep.
He can whip up disguises so convincing that not even the world's greatest detective recognized him. And for a guy this lanky, he's also surprisingly great going fist to fist.
And like most heroes and villains who have been in the game since the 1940s, of course, he has his own car.
Look at that thing! God, I really need to get back to work on the Boomstick Mobile.
The Joker Mobile, as it's called, was built to compete with the legendary Batmobile.
It has mounted machine guns, a bulletproof exterior, and a lethal cannon up top that can spew missiles everywhere.
After so many years of terrorizing Gotham and beyond, the Joker has more than earned his role of sworn enemy to the Batman. Despite Batman's ludicrous skill and intellect, the Joker's forethought and planning has outsmarted Bats numerous times. In some cases, he's even gone hand-to-hand and held his own with the King Crusader.
Who was trained by ninjas?
He's outfoxed plenty of other heroes too, including Superman, whose brain can function thousands of times faster than humans like Joker.
He incapacitated Wonder Woman with just a puff of Joker venom, blew up Robin after viciously beating him with a crowbar,
Yep.
and when he
That
tracked
was the thing
down
that happened.
Batgirl, well, let's
Put her in a
nicely
wheelchair.
and say that she became handy-capable from that point on.
Yep.
And thanks to his own insanity, the Joker has stupidly high pain tolerance. The dude got a batarang lodged in his eye and was still running around laughing and shooting people. God damn! That's almost as bad as the time he had his own face cut off for giggles.
That's way worse! Ugh! He can certainly take the pain, but this sadistic psychopath is still no harder to kill than most of his victims.
He can die from certain poisons, neck snapping, being stabbed by Pirate Batman, getting bitten by Vampire Batman, and even just a good old-fashioned Superman high five.
But one thing remains certain. Having this clown show up for your party would make it one bad day.
Yep. Punch him! Punch him in the teeth. He's already missing one.
How far would you go to have your greatest wish granted? How much would you destroy to get your way?
Any extreme!
For those willing to go to any extreme, the annual Twisted Metal contest is right up your alley.
In Twisted Metal, competitors smash vehicles into public property and each other, and that's when they're not shooting crazy shit like rockets and bombs all over the place. God, that'd be fun.
The insane lure of Twisted Metal attracts some of the most deranged and unstable minds in the world, including a clown with a flaming scalp, the driver of the infamous ice cream truck called Sweet Tooth.
Light 'em up, boys.
Yes.
Before he was a scary serial killer driving a truck, Marcus Kane was a scary ice cream man driving a truck. And like every ice cream man I know, Marcus had a serious evil split personality problem.
Trapped within his head, this sinister side desperately clawed for freedom, eventually forcing Marcus to finally give in and carve his new persona a face. On that day, Marcus Kane died, and the rampage of Needles Kane began.
Needles spent his days murdering anyone he could find, including his own wife and child.
He prefers killing up close and as violently as possible with his giant serrated machete.
Which tons of people have been introduced to. They're dead now.
By his own account, he slaughtered 1,000 people before he was finally arrested. It was here he was cursed by a preacher named Preacher to suffer the fires of hell, which apparently means having your head burst into flames forever.
Enraged, he busted out and was eventually found by a man named Calypso. See, Calypso was the one organizing the Twisted Metal tournament, and he thought Needles would be just perfect for it.
For Needles, winning Twisted Metal meant having any wish of his choosing granted. He could finally end the everlasting pain, or have all the candy in the world, anything really. How could he say no?
Needles knew just the car that would take him to victory. Complete with tasty treats, his ice cream truck, the Sweet Tooth.
This modified Chevrolet step van is anything but what it appears to be.
I actually
With
never
its
don't know
shocking
who this
maneuverability
person
and
is.
durability, Sweet Tooth is like a tank, capable
I've never
of
heard
taking
of
loads of
Twisted Metal
damage without
before.
stopping.
Is
The
that the
Sweet
name?
Tooth menu includes front-mounted spikes, Gatling guns, and homing ice cream cone missiles. And for the cherry on top, he blasts the explosive clown head from the roof as a homing weapon, which laughs and goes through walls. That's not enough, it transforms into a goddamn robot!
What the?
The Sweet Bot carries a massive
What?
multi-barrel Gatling gun, reinforced armor plating, and can even throw its own head like a grenade.
But the real beauty's in the Sweet Slam, an attack where the bot launches into the air with its jetpack and drops like a hammer with enough force to crush a whole building.
Sweet Tooth can take dozens of missiles and keep on trucking. But even without his
It is
wheels,
a truck,
Needles
I get
is
it,
one
that's fine.
tough son of a bitch. He's strong enough to casually shatter reinforced windows, tough enough to take a stab to the face.
And he even survived the electric chair. Doesn't that mean he gets to walk free? I read that on the internet once.
No, first, that's a myth. Second, a person wouldn't be able to walk after getting blasted with over 2,000 volts of electricity, stopping their heart, burning their body, paralyzing their muscles, and melting their eyes. Unless you're Needles Kane, who broke out of the chair, killed everyone, and escaped.
See, this is why anytime I meet a clown, I take him out right away.
When has a clown ever done anything to you?
They've never had the chance. Who's laughing now, Chuckles?
But Needles is by no means unkillable, and Calypso has played him for a fool more times than not. Like when he wished to find his missing daughter, so he could kill her, and wound up trapped and suffocating in her coffin. Underground. Because she was already dead.
Still, it just goes to show Needles and his Sweet Tooth will do anything it takes to get the kill.
What have you done with my son?
This- I like it. Actually,
Clowns.
I do not condone
All right, the combatants
Murdering?
are set. Let's end this debate
mass
once and
murdering,
for all.
even.
But first, time for
What's
some
murdering?
book learning.
You know, reading a good book is one of my favorite pastimes.
Yeah, but who's got time for that?
Lucky for you, Audible.com has the perfect solution. Audiobooks.
Yeah.
You mean I can do things with my eyes while my ears do all the reading for me?
Yes.
Sure.
Great! I'll listen to it in my dune buggy on my way to the shooting range.
Audible.com has over 250,000 titles to choose from.
You're not
the
that
app is
cool.
free for iPhone, iPad, Android, and Windows Phone. You can also download and listen with your Kindle Fire and almost any MP3 player. And unlike a streaming or rental service, with Audible, you own your books and can access them anytime, anywhere.
And it gets better. If you download a book you don't like, you can exchange it for a different, more better one anytime. I'm halfway through my 17th book on Audible right now.
Really?
Yeah, you should go check out Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. It's really good.
Huh. Well, maybe I will. And you can too. In fact, Death Battle viewers can get a free 30-day trial membership by going to audible.com/battle.
But right now, it's time for a death battle!
What is he doing?
And then books.
I'm so confused on what he's doing there. Oh, would you look at that? Is that the Batmobile?
I like the model, but not really my color.
Ah, would you look at that?
It's perfect.
Oh, like taking candy from a baby.
Let's see if Sweet Tooth can keep up with him with Batmobile, Joker-mobile. I'd say 10.
Let's get wild.
Roadkill! Roadkill! You hear me?
Tense.
Ooh, so many buttons. Eeny, meeny, miny. All of them.
Yes. That's exactly what I would do. All of them.
What's this one do?
Never press the big red button, you fool. There he goes. I agree, that is a pretty cool button. Not the button, no! It's broken. Batmobile lost the wheel and the Joker got away.
Really? Can't just let a guy have his fun. Okay. Let's go.
Here I come, Scrawny.
You look
All
this.
right, let's see it. Come and get it, tough guy. You miserable excuse for a clown. Come on. Come on. Oh.
Ah. Who shot the wheels in the first place? Ah.
Excuse me, I want to drive.
Ah. Not the innocent bystander. Actually, I don't care. I don't know these people.
No! Let me put that out for you.
Shut up and bleed, you mother.
Ah. He did survive the electric chair, though.
Oh, my spleen.
His spleen hurts now.
Take a joke. Damn you, big guy.
Ah.
Okay. That's funny.
It is.
Well, okay. Let's talk about this. someone from inside a tin can. That's no fun. The cold of their skin, the blankness of their eyes, the reveal of who they really are. It's so much better when you savor all the little emotions.
That is a pretty...
Right?
I don't like that sword.
I want to see you bleed. I want to watch you die.
Just one more lesson. Capiche? The best kind of punchline is the one you don't see coming.
What is this? Die, 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 die.
What's happening? Joker, no. What is? What?
KO!
Oh, come on. It wasn't that funny.
Both clowns were skilled in combat, but Joker's superior tactics and unpredictable weaponry gave him the leg up he needed.
When you have a toxic gas so deadly it can take out the entire Justice League, all the Joker needed was one opportunity to use it.
And despite his lanky frame, the Joker can take a lot of punishment, and he's good enough to survive hand-to-hand combat with Batman.
Hell, he's smart enough to trick Batman and even manipulate the incorruptible Superman into being pawns in his schemes.
As opposed to Needles, whose mental capacity is limited to just one thing.
Murder, murder, and more murder with a dash of ice cream.
The Joker has plenty of experience manipulating the minds of homicidal maniacs. In fact, many people like Needles have wound up in Joker's game. It was only a matter of time before he made his opportunity to use the Joker venom.
Joker wasn't clowning around in this gas of a fight that had us on pins and needles.
We should really put you on a limit.
Oh, come on.
No.
Those puns were sweet.
Let
Go
the
in
puns
with the Joker.
continue, please.
Well, that was fun. Who's for Chinese?
Next time on Death Battle.
Who is it?
We dreamed of creating a world stronger than
Mewtwo. That's a thing.
and we succeeded.
You attempt to defy me.
Who would Mewtwo be fighting? Is the question. That is the question. Who would he be fighting?
Hey everybody, I'm Chad of the Boomstick.
Ben, I play Wiz.
And next up in Death Battle is Mewtwo. Who will
Okay.
he be fighting?
Okay, so I do hope you all enjoyed. Check out the original video. It is Joker versus Sweet Tooth, Death Battle by Screw Attack, and maybe I'll get the link in the description. I haven't tried that before. I think I may have found a way to do that. Not 100% though. Okay, so anyway, I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!